Hello and welcome back to Man v Film. It's time for a new second sight release and another Ty West film. This time it's The Innkeepers from 2011, a film that I really enjoy. In fact, I generally like Ty West's stuff. Not for everybody, but I think if you get into the groove with these type of things, you find them really rewarding and much more intricate and well laid out than what you first think. Now, I love this story. It's a simple story. It's the Yankee Pedlar Hotel. It's closing its doors after a century of being open. There is only 2 employees left at the moment as the owner is away doing something on holiday. And it's Claire and Luke, Sarah Paxton and Pat Healy portray these characters. They are spending their time with minimal guests trying to fill the hours. And to do that, they're going to do a little bit of investigating. There is a ghost story that follows this hotel and they want to see if it's real as it's the final weekend. And what begins as a kind of light-hearted ghost hunt spirals into something that's far more chilling. It has this kind of workplace comedy / ghost story as you get to meet these characters, and a lot of it is just casual banter between Claire and Luke, and it's easy going, and it's one of those ones where you can almost miss the subtext that's going on. It's letting you into the character moments, letting you know that Claire is in a moment of her life where she is struggling. As Luke says to her at one point, she's having a quarter life crisis. You know, she is turning 25. She's struggling to find where she fits into the world, what she's going to do. Her career is about to end because the job is going to go away. And what is she going to do? And it's this kind of banter between these two as they try to focus on something to deviate from the real world shenanigans. And it's this supernatural hunt. But it does it in that Ty West slow burn horror style that just works. It's effortless for the first part. Nothing much is really happening. Well, a lot is happening at the same time. And it's a real master at work to do this kind of film. You know, it feels effortless. It feels as if nothing's really progressing or the story's not building up. But what it's doing is subtly laying these building blocks of characters, of moments, of what is driving these people, as well as the history of the hotel, the ghost stories, and the characters that are staying there. It's going to build up to a really terrific finale at the end of it.
I don't want anything to do with this anymore. This is just too fucked up. I gotta go.
This metaphor within the story of decay and losing its place in the world is wonderful. We see a hotel that is running down. It's had its time. It's finishing up and going to close, and you see this through a wonderful intro where it's showing you photos of this building throughout history, and it's just a great way of showing that it's been there for a long while, and the fact it kind of marries with Claire's predicament. She doesn't know where she stands in modern society. She doesn't know what she's going to do now. As this building has lost its way and is going to be closed, she is in a similar situation. She doesn't really know what she's going to do and feels as if her time is running out. And I love that wonderful duality throughout the film.
Do you ever think about when you dropped out of college and wonder if you made the right choice?
Every day.
There is also a terrific motif about belief in this one, and I think is great, versus the kind of skepticism as well. Is the hauntings that's going on real? Is it shaped by the characters' need to find meaning in something in this hotel? Need to find something. Time is ticking for these people, and they are feeling like they've not made a mark in their life so far. This is giving them purpose. So is something actually happening? Or is it all in their mind? Are they making it up? Are they bringing it into the world? Are they forcing it by trying to believe something? Are they manifesting a ghost because their belief is so strong? It's a wonderful aspect and one that really has me thinking.
Please, please, please just get me out of here. I don't want to be here anymore, please.
All right.
One of the standout things about the 4K here is the sound design just pops. Now, this is something I am loving more and more, particularly on 4K discs, is the sound. It really just stands out. All the subtle noises, the silences, and the echoes make the film all that more terrifying. It's when these quiet moments arise that you can hear every little pin drop, and it just makes you more attentive and more on edge. Wonderful. I think Sarah Paxton gives an absolutely terrific performance here. It's vulnerable, it's awkward, and at times fearless. And I think she puts a lot of nuance into the performance, really creating this character where on the outside she's giving this bravado and kind of strong persona, but inside she's fueled with anxiety and uncertainty, and I think it comes across expertly in the film. Not to say that the rest of the actors aren't great, they are. I just feel as if she really nails it. Now, I love The Innkeepers because it's scary, it's interesting, it builds some great characters, it has this marriage of humour and unease that sits together comfortably while making the viewer uncomfortable. As this is a second sight release, you know it's got some great extras on it, so let's dive in and have a look. Here we are in the disc for The Innkeepers. Let's go to the extras. We have an audio commentary with Ty West, Larry Fessenden, Peter Falk and Graham Resnick. We've got a second commentary with Ty West, Sarah Paxton and Pat Healy. A Lasting Memory, an interview with director Ty West, is 15 minutes 5 seconds, and much like the other releases from Second Sight, it's a wonderful conversation. One of those people that really you could listen to for ages just talking about the film. He mainly goes on about getting the Pedlar, writing the movie with that in frame in mind, and how they stayed there when they made House of the Devil. Next we have an interview with actor Pat Healy, which runs for 30 minutes 18 seconds, which just got some interesting aspects into where he was in his career and how this kind of came out of nowhere and was a little bit of a turning point for her. Then we have an interview with Larry Fessenden, whom I like a lot and I love listening to as well. 31 minutes 26 seconds this is, talking a lot about Glass Eye Pix. Some of the information I've heard before, but to be honest, I could listen to him repeat information endlessly. Then we have the DOP Elliot Rocket, which runs for 9 minutes 36 seconds, all about working on House of the Devil, going back to the Pedlar Hotel, which he doesn't seem too fond remembering about it, and talking about creating the look for the film. Then we have composer Jeff Grace, which is 8 minutes 17 seconds. We have an interview with the producer, which is 14 minutes 22 seconds. And the behind the scenes, which is 7 minutes 27 seconds, which is a really kind of fun behind the scenes as well. There is also a trailer, and that is the extras for The Innkeepers. There we have it. The Innkeepers is the latest Ty West film to make it into the Second Sight collection, and I'm all the more grateful for that. I've been loving these. I think the restorations have been great. I think the packages have been terrific, and it's another winner, something you want to have in your collection. I would love to know your thoughts on The Innkeepers. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you fall somewhere in the middle? Let me know in the comment box below. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program and manvfilm.com, always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.